Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Valrico here, and today we're going to be talking about Bloodborne. And I'm about 6 bosses into this game. 5 or 6. This is also the boss fight. The Shadow of, I think, Yharnam or whatever. The Shadows of Yharnam. There's 3 different guys you got to kill in order to defeat the boss. And the more I play this game, the more I'm tilted and ashamed that I quit this game the first time. I bought this game. I quit it. Because after you get past the Cleric Beast, this game becomes easier and more fun. Now, the game's still challenging, but it's easier because of the way I play. Once I get past a boss and I unlock a new area, I find a good farming spot, and I just farm and get stronger and stronger. So that way when I go and fight these bosses, I can just lay them out in the first or second try. Because I don't want to be sitting here for 3 hours trying to beat a boss. Like, I'm just like, fuck that. I'm gonna, right here was a tactic that I used at the beginning. This is, by the way, the first time I fought this boss. I tried to use the tactic that I used against the big wolf chick in the church. I forgot her name, Vinar, Amelia, or whatever. The big wolf chick. I tried to use the bone marrow ash in the barrel of the gun trick, where you can sit back and pick them off with the bone marrow ash, but it wasn't working. Obviously, with these 3 guys trying to kill you at the same time, it's just not gonna work. You need to have one enemy to shoot at, and you can just kind of strafe away, reload the gun, shoot. Strafe, reload the gun, shoot. But you can't do it with these guys because there's just too many of them trying to kill you at once, and they actually dodged a few rounds. Once I've seen them start dodging rounds, I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, the pistols aren't going to work for these guys. I'm just going to have to fight these guys straight up. You know, I try to use, every time I fight a boss, I try to use these pillars or any kind of object to stand behind to stop their momentum, so that way I can charge up for the big axe attack like I'm doing right there. I like to put an object in front of me just so I can attack. And also that helps because this guy with these flamethrowers, flame shots, was fucking me up. Almost died once or twice because of it. Anyways, once you... The way I'm playing, basically, is I just beat a boss, and and I'm going back to my original point. I beat a boss, and then I proceed to farm for about an hour. I want my guy to be ranked up. When I first played this game, I didn't realize it was an RPG. I didn't realize, oh, you gotta rank yourself up. You can't just go beat the Cleric Beast right off the rip. Especially when you've never played a Souls game before like I haven't. You can't just waltz in there and beat the Cleric Beast. He's gonna smash you and kill you in one hit. And you're gonna be like, what the fuck? I'm barely doing any damage when I hit this guy. This is gonna be impossible. It's gonna be impossible. So once you realize that, you start to understand, hey, I gotta farm it out and just make sure I have 20 blood vials when I go into these boss fights. Because if you don't farm it out, you're gonna get fucked up. And this makes the game so enjoyable for me now. Once I understand how the game works, Bloodborne is one of the best games I've ever played. I'm just gonna say it right here. Coming off God of War and playing that game, and then playing this game, I honestly don't know which game I enjoy more. Which is insane because, you know, the hype is still real for the God of War for people that played it since this came out recently. What? Bloodborne over God of War? Nah, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I enjoy both these PlayStation exclusives the same amount. Bloodborne is one of the most enjoyable games I've ever played. I like the challenge aspect. I like the fact that there's a set difficulty and you're in a small group of people who have beaten this game if you manage to beat it, because 50% of people that have played Bloodborne beat the first boss. So that means 50% of people that played Bloodborne did not beat the first boss. And it goes down even further with the second boss, Father G. It's like 47%. If you look at the trophy list, that's how I got these numbers. So, you know, a select few people have beaten this game. As you can see right there, I finally beat the Shadow of Yharnam. And I'm moving on to the next boss. I'm actually right now going to farm a little bit before I move on to the next boss, because The boss wasn't that hard. It's just these other enemies that are around that are actually pretty tough. That I like to be able to, you know, when I go into these sections, I like to be able to one-tap these smaller enemies. The bigger enemies, you know, obviously 2 or 3 hits will do. But when I fight these smaller enemies, I want to be able to one-tap them like the dogs and shit like that. I don't like to go into these areas and have to fight for my life just to get 5 feet in front of me. So, with that being said, I'm enjoying the shit out of this game. This is the 5th or 6th boss fight I'm uploading. I'm going to upload them all. As long as I can make sure I capture them all with the PlayStation, because I don't have the Elgato hooked up. But this game right here is fucking amazing. From Software is a great studio. When I beat Bloodborne, I'm going to go back to the PC, and I'm probably going to buy some of these Dark Souls games. I'm probably going to buy Dark Souls Remastered when I beat this game, because I like the style of these Souls games, man. They're fire. I can't deny it. And I like to play, you know, other games on easy just as a chill game, but I like the fact that this isn't a chill game, and you got to get up on the analog sticks and actually try. So with that being said, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, the subscribe button, gab.ai/Valrico, twitter.com/Valrico, youtube.com/Valrico, and I'm out of this bitch. Peace.